Houston Texans, who is my Super Bowl pick early for next year, but they go out there. What do? Trade for Joe Mixon. You get some depth at the running back position there.
Love that move.
You re-sign Noah Brown, Dalton Schultz. You re-sign your offensive lineman, and then you go out there. You sign Danico Autry, big signing on defense. You sign Tim Settle for $7 million, and then you go out there. And if it wasn't bad enough to have Will Anderson Jr., you get Danielle Hunter from the Minnesota Vikings.
Top 5 in sacks last year.
You have 2 top 5 edge rushers statistically from last year.
Danielle Hunter, Defensive Player of the Year candidate too.
Yeah. In a 2-year, $40 million deal, and has a max value of $51 million. And then you go down the list and you're like, okay, Azeez Al-Shir, Del'Shawn Phillips, you have Mike Ford at corner, Lonnie Johnson, you re-signed Desmond King, you signed Jeffrey Okudah, you signed 4 corners, Danielle Hunter, and you signed 2 linebackers on this defense, as if it wasn't already scary enough last year. This is a team that's absolutely making moves right now.
Absolutely. I think that at this point, you have the Chiefs, they're the dynasty, but then the second best team in the AFC right now, it's the Texans. After how great Will Anderson was, he's only going to get better with Danielle Hunter there. And then getting Danielle Hunter on this 2-year deal where by the time this contract expires, you're going to be right near paying CJ Stroud. And then also getting Joe Mixon for a 7th round pick. Don't have to compete with the rest of the market. You get him there. You pair him with Dameon Pierce, who I think they'll complement each other very well. Now at this point, you can go after a wide receiver in the draft. You can maybe fill up some offensive line help, but this team is closing every hole that they had before. Yeah, it's insane.
It's insane to look at the Houston Texans and then you go down the list and like move after move after move. And DeMeco Ryans is going to know how to make that defensive fit. He's coached under Kyle Shanahan. He knows how to build a team, and they're structuring this team where people are saying, like, is this a better team than the Dallas Cowboys in Texas? I'm like, they already are. Close. First of all, they already made it further in the playoffs last year, and then they have more playoffs wins than the Dallas Cowboys do since the year 2000. So if we're going to talk about VHS tapes, sure, the Dallas Cowboys are better. But if we're talking about the modern era, the Houston Texans have been the better franchise so far. And now you sign a defense. You sign 4 corners, a couple linebackers, the best defensive edge rusher available, and he wants to play in Houston there. And then now this year, all you have to do is draft a running back, some offensive line depth, and another wide receiver. It's like you set yourself up for the draft perfectly, because maybe you sign a dominant middle linebacker in the first round, or you draft one, and then you're going wide receiver. You're going trying to find one of those really exceptional 3rd round running backs there. The Houston Texans, my God, they're going to be terrifying.
They won the offseason.
Let's see what they do in the draft, because their draft last year was electric too. And it was Detroit Lions-esque, where they were like, okay, we're going to keep everyone that we drafted up until the 6th round.